Welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're alerted when I have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates. Hey, welcome back everyone. There are a ton of regulation hearings, committees, and decisions happening this week. Here's a roundup of the most important ones. Let's start with the Milk Road. On Tuesday, the U.S. Financial Services Committee is having a hearing titled The Future of Digital Assets, providing clarity for the digital asset ecosystem. And of course, we get the U.S. Consumer Price Index and the Hinman documents from the XRP versus SEC case get released. Many think these docs could be monumental in determining that XRP and many other similar tokens are not securities. Then on Wednesday, there's the FOMC meeting and the U.S. rate decision. All eyes will be on Jerome Powell and the Fed decision on interest rates. And continuing with the Milk Road, weekly market movers, winners and losers. The losers, almost everybody. 99% of crypto was in the red over the weekend. And why? The SEC sued Binance.us and Coinbase last week and name dropped some of the most popular tokens like Solana and Matic as securities. It sent shockwaves throughout crypto, and as a result, Crypto.com dropped big news. It was shutting down its institutional exchange in the U.S. on Friday. Robinhood announced it would delist tokens like Cardano, Polygon, and Solana on Friday. Many tokens dropped over 30%. But there was one big winner, Bitcoin. And why? Bitcoin has already been determined to be a commodity by the United States government. So while most other cryptocurrencies are in trouble for being securities, Bitcoin is in the safe zone for now. As a result, Bitcoin's coin dominance jumped to 49.5% for the first time since April of 2021, and you can see that on the chart. And how is XRP holding up? Over at Uphold Unboxed, it is now the #1 top trending asset at 90.07% buying. XLM at 78, Bitcoin at 69, HBAR at 80.48, and XDC at 73%. And at CoinMarketCap, XRP is the only coin in the top 10 at the time of this recording that's green across the board, meaning 24 hours, 7 days, and year to date. Currently, XRP at 0.5255, up 0.84% over the past 24 hours, up 2.96% over the past 7 days, and up 55.19% year to date. And now let's do a CPI preview from Yahoo Finance. Inflation expected to have cooled further in May ahead of Fed decision. Inflation data set to be released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics on Tuesday will be a critical economic indicator ahead of the Fed Reserve's monetary policy decision later this week. According to Bloomberg consensus estimates, May's CPI is expected to reveal headline inflation rose 0.2% over the last month and 4.1% over the prior year, a slowdown from April's 0.4% month-over-month increase and a 4.9% annual gain. On a core basis, which strips out the more volatile cost of food and gas, prices in May are expected to have climbed 0.4% over the prior month and 5.2% over last year. A 4.1% jump in headline inflation would be the slowest annual increase since April of 2021, but would still be significantly above the Fed Reserve's 2% target. And what about the Fed meeting? Will we go up a quarter or pause? Well, I will never forget this chart from 8Ball. It depicts Jay Powell's rate hikes compared to other tightening cycles. Why was he so aggressive? Because he was so late in starting, and it was for political reasons, in my opinion. From the article, for the first time in more than a year, Powell plans to pause, or at least that's what the latest Wall Street whisper currently being blasted across town. The Fed meets Tuesday and Wednesday to drum up any remaining drama before, as much expect, announcing a decision to forego an interest rate increase. This chart proves we deserve a break. AMC made it into the financial media today, and I wanted to point out something important in the Market Watch article titled AMC Theater Attendance Spiked from Major Movie Releases, Research Finds. According to the article, AMC, Cinemark, and Cineworld Regal have enjoyed a spike in foot traffic thanks to recent major movie releases, according to analytics company Placer AI. Quote, the end of March and beginning of April saw movie theater visits spike with John Wick Chapter 4 and the Super Mario Bros. Movie driving traffic to AMC, Regal, and Cinemark, wrote Placer AI's marketing content manager Shira Patrak in a report. Although Memorial Day movie visits did not quite beat last year's levels, this may have had more to do with the release of box office hit Top Gun Maverick over Memorial Day weekend 2022, according to Patrak. The Hollywood blockbuster starring Tom Cruise set an incredibly high bar for Memorial Day 2023. Nonetheless, Memorial Day 2023 still saw strong foot traffic according to Placer AI's data. Over the week of Memorial Day, visits remained high throughout the long weekend. Sunday visits were almost as strong as Saturday visits, and Monday visits dipped only slightly compared to the usual dramatic drop, added Patrak. This indicates that despite changes in entertainment consumption over the past couple of years, consumers still see going to the movies as a typical Memorial Day activity. Memorial Day was on Monday, May 29th this year. Even with the comparisons to 2022's strong numbers, cinema visits the week of May 22nd through 28th this year were only 5% and 2.2% lower than visits in the week of May 23rd to 29th, 2022. For AMC, up 0.42%, and Cinemark down 1.07% respectively. Patrak said Regal Cinema visits were down 13.2% year over year, according to Placer AI's data. Last week, AMC CEO Adam Aron said that the movie theater chain and meme stock darling saw record U.S. food and beverage sales per patron last month, and you could see that headline on the screen. AMC recently reported better than expected first quarter revenue and adjusted earnings. During the first quarter, which ended March 31st, food and beverage spending per patron was $6.90 globally and $7.99 in the U.S., up from $6.46 globally and $7.52 in the U.S. in the prior year's quarter. Now, guys, did you notice AMC was actually up 0.42% while Cinemark and Regal were down, but she lumped us in with the group to indicate that we were all down. AMC is mentioned in the title of the article. This article was published today, but no mention on the performance of The Little Mermaid, Transformers, Spider-Man, or Guardians of the Galaxy, or that Flash, Indiana Jones, and Elemental are still coming for this quarter. Don't think that was an accident. She skipped over exactly what they don't wish to discuss. Guys, I've said it many times before, this is the only place that we can beat them where they can't cheat, and that's at the box office. This weekend, Friday, June 15th, we've got The Flash, Elemental, and also in the theaters are The Blackening, and then on the 30th, Indiana Jones. Be sure to support your business. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.